Na mtazamaji, natumai umekuwa na juma njema, nikiwa mtangazaji wako kaka Isack Peculiar katika runinga ya Kongowea. Imeshatimia saa 1 jioni ukanda wa Afrika Mashariki, na hizi ndizo taarifa kama zifuatavyo. Rais wa zamani wa LSK Nelson Havi sasa anasema vita dhidi ya ufisadi katika idara ya mahakama ni kubwa, na kuweka mahakama ya juu katika viwango vya 100% vya ufisadi, ikifuatiwa na mahakama kuu na mahakama ya rufaa. Dhidi ya hali hii, Havi anasema atapambana hadi kufa ili kuhakikisha kuwa Jaji Mkuu Martha Koome na majaji wa mahakama ya juu watarudishwa nyumbani. Uthabiti wa Havi unakuja huku Koome akishikilia kuwa hatajiuzulu kamwe.
Why would I resign? I have a tenure. I was appointed to serve for a tenure, and you have not given me reasons why you would want me to resign.
I have to say, I will put the graft index at the High Court and Court of Similar Jurisdiction at 70%. 70%? Yes. At the Court of Appeal, I'll put it at 30%. At the Supreme Court, I'm sorry, it's 100%. The Court of Appeal is a college court of 3 judges. You'll have to bribe 3 judges. The going price for a Court of Appeal judge is between 10 to 15 million. So for you to bribe a Court of Appeal bench, and of course the cost of the emissary, you're talking about not anything less than 30 million. You get it? For a bribe. So it's not an easy enterprise. Judges of the Supreme Court believe they're gods. Whatever they do is incapable of challenge elsewhere, because this is the final court of record. Okay. They will fall. Take it to the bank, they will fall. I do not take an enterprise that I cannot conclude. I've removed a judge from the judiciary.
So you're determined to go with...
I will remove this. Must cut all of them on the BBI case. When it came to the enactment of this impugned regulation to bar advocates from discussing the merits of the matter, the Chief Justice acted on behalf of the 7. You understand? So, unlike a High Court where you will go for 1 judge because the judge sits alone, the Supreme Court sits either as 5 or 7. That is the reason as to why the sword of Damocles is hanging on all the 7.
And they look at it as an institution, which cannot be the case. They are complaints about an institution. And there is no procedure of dealing with the judiciary as an institution in a disciplinary matter, because discipline is per the judge. So we need to look further. What is the motive behind this? Okay. And in my own assessment, and given the trends that we have seen since the new constitution was promulgated, there's usually a very big interest in the constitution or the composition of the Supreme Court during the presidential. The power to make rules, and despite the restraint in the Supreme Court Act on what rules they can make, they made rules to bar advocates from appeal. Those rules were declared unconstitutional. They proceeded to act on those rules and bar an advocate. Now, there are these dimwits, individuals with the least understanding of the problem of the judiciary, who she sends on Facebook and Twitter to countermand serious allegations that we have made. But let me ask you, with that background I've given you, don't you see there is a problem with the Supreme Court?